Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here and welcome to another episode of Jambareeqi Cinema, the podcast mini-series where I talk about films that have hit UK theatres. In this episode, I'll be discussing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is an animated Spider-Man movie from Sony Animation that centers on a college student called Miles, who ends up being bitten by a cyber spider and develops the same kind of powers as Spider-Man. Things get weirder when it's revealed that various versions of Spider-Man from other dimensions have entered Miles' world, all because the supervillain Kingpin is messing around with a collider so that he can find a way to bring his dead family back. The hype for this movie was incredibly intense, so my expectations were extremely high. Luckily, I was not disappointed and completely understand why the film has blown audiences away. When watching this film, I felt like I was witnessing something special and unique, a part of animation history that could rapidly change the medium's future. It's a film that has a fantastic aesthetic, blending neon colours, graffiti art, comic book culture, hip-hop music and various animation styles to present something extraordinary, an explosive glitchy rainbow of creative imagination. It manages to be cool and hip, but also geeky and nerdy. I know that sounds strange, but trust me, this movie somehow manages to achieve that. The movie isn't all style and no substance though, it still retains the spirit of Spider-Man, exploring the usual themes of family, loss and responsibility. There's some truly beautifully done scenes in this film, moments that are honest and wholesome without ever getting melodramatic or sappy. As colourful and amazing as the film looks, there's a heart to the script, as the movie's soul is all about appreciating love from family and friends and returning that love. Miles may not be the slickest Spider-Man, but that's his coming-of-age story. A superhero who isn't very confident or skilled, but has the potential to improve, just maybe not in time for this particular mission. It's really interesting and kind of funny to watch a superhero wobble and struggle while trying to remain composed and cool. It makes for flaws that we can relate to as an audience, helping us to see ourselves in Miles. Now, yes, a lot of the various versions of Spider-Man from other dimensions don't get much development beyond their quickly told backstories, but they're all so lovable, tongue-in-cheek and badass that it's hard not to end up adoring them. I mean, one of them is a film noir-style detective Spider-Man voiced by Nicolas Cage. Even though they may not have much hope for Miles, they admire his determination to learn and only want him to join if he can handle the challenge, knowing full well themselves how overwhelming it'll be. Not to mention, Aunt May sort of becomes an honorary member of the superhero team. She not only gives supportive advice to everyone, but also makes gadgets for them and helps them out during a fight when villains break into her home. I freaking loved her depiction in this film. The action sequences are phenomenal too, truly groundbreaking spectacles that took my breath away. There's a kinetic momentum to every attack, and the web slinging is so creative. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen, especially in a jaw-dropping finale that has staggering cinematic visuals for an ultimate villain versus hero showdown. To conclude, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the best animated film I've seen in cinemas this year, a remarkable demonstration of animation's unlimited potential and a showcase of what Sony Animation can do when they actually care. It's funny, entertaining, moving, dramatic, mind-blowing, awesome, and just altogether stunning to look at. To top it off, it features a great Stan Lee cameo that has extra emotional weight now that the man has sadly passed away. Folks, after listening to this podcast, go book a ticket to see this movie. Go. Just go. No excuses. Even if Spider-Man isn't your favourite superhero, even if Sony Animation let you down before, just go check this movie out and let studios know that this is what we want. Fresh ideas, sincere storytelling, and boundary-pushing animation. To everyone who worked on this great movie, well done, thumbs up, and thanks for all your hard work. Cheerio, folks.